Hi all, welcome back to the Predator Tackle channel. Thanks for tuning in. We've had absolutely loads of stuff land over the last couple of weeks, so I'm just going to introduce you to a couple of bits that we're really excited about more than anything else. Well, some of this stuff may have disappeared into my bag already, but let's have a little look at the Savage Gear 3D roach, as such, well, the roach pattern as such. So what is it? It is their ready to fish, ready rigged roach pattern. It's been 3D scanned, so it's really realistic. And what they've managed to do is also play around with this a little bit more than some of the other brands that are out there. This is 12 centimeters, weighs in at 34 grams. But what they've done is they put a little rattle. There's a little rattle hole in the top here already, so there's a rattle in there, and it's a real subdued rattle, so it's not a real heavy one as well. But what they've done as well is they've managed to, and I don't know if you'll be able to see this, and I'm sure we're focusing on it, they've done like little vein lines out of the towel. So it does sort of like channel the water and move the towel a little bit. So they've done like little nips out of the towel. So it does move around more than sort of like any other towel does as well. So super realistic in the way it is. Lovely, pre-weighted, 34 grams. The weight is incorporated within the body of the lure. Single hook at the top. Okay, and a nice, I'd say it's probably a size 4, size maybe a 6 treble hook there on the bottom of the lure, all ready to go. So really good, excellent lure, easy to sort of like use, clip on, cast out. There are 8 different patterns in this new 3D roach. We've only got 6 left. Okay, so check them out. If you want an easy lure to be able to pick out, cast out, clip on, done. This is your answer. Like them. Right, next on the list is the new Savage Gear Phasar reel. Brilliant new reel. Where does it sit? It sits right on top of that box there. No, it is a direct replacement, I would say. Sits in between the W. No, why am I saying W? That's Western. This is Savage Gear. It sits where, or it replaces the SG6 or the SG8. So those reels have been discontinued. What have they done? They've upgraded these. These are lovely. We like the look of these reels, and what they've managed to do is style it in a sense of it will match a lot of other rods. It's got a real nice sort of like grey composite colour. So their wording is a CRC body and rotor. What does that mean? That is their carbon reinforced composite. So it's a strong composite carbon, which makes it slightly lighter weight, okay, and obviously a lot stronger. 7 + 1 ball bearings, so 8 ball bearings in total. It's got a real nice single handle, which we like. So it doesn't fold back, so when it comes in the box, you have to put it on. And the idea is, you roll it, you spin it forward, you hold the spool, and it locks lovely into place, Some real nice sort of like details around it, with those Savage Gear cutlers and cut into the side. They've managed to shear off some of the weight on the spool as well, and they've done a really good job. What I do like as well, this is the compact 3000 high gear, so one turn, one revolution of the reel gives you 95 centimeters of line retrieve, which is a hell of a lot. So Graff and Rutland, Zander anglers who, big, not so much big pike anglers, but the pike anglers who like to be able to turn nice and smoothly and steady and get a good rate of line in, this size is absolutely perfect. We've got 4 different options: 1000, C2000, 2500 high gear, and the compact, which this is high gear as well. Lovely, really good reel. We can't fault it. It does come in at 159, 160 pound all the way up to the 180 sort of like pound mark, but we like it. It's a really good value for reel, value for money reel, and a really good looking reel. So great option. Well done, Savage Gear. We like it. So good option for somebody who wants not a stellar price, not a Shimano price reel, bang in the middle. Great value for money. So next up is the new Zander Pro shads from Fox Rage. Absolutely brilliant. Why did we get these in? Because Kev Cox told me to. He says he loves them. So this cut straight to the chase. What do they look like? I would say this one here is a bit Western headlighty. I don't know where they've got this colour, but this is called Silver Hollow. I think Kev actually picked up a Western shad tee and maybe drew the lines across the top. But no, honestly, we like these. Again, great colour. Having this zebra sort of like effect on the top is sort of like going to make a difference. Gives you a different sort of like contrast to the lures. They've got another one called Glitter Perch. All right, okay, you know, no great shakes of a different colour, but we also do really like this electric flash colour. It's got a real nice, sort of like a ghosty colour to it effect, but with a electric blue effect with a bit of dark on the top. Really great, you know, lovely. What's different about these now? They are coming in different sizes, 7.5 centimetres, 10 centimetres, 12 centimetres, 14 centimetres and 16 centimetres. That's a lot of centimetres for three sort of like different colours, but they're a real good bait fish imitation, real natural swimming bait as well. And they're made from a real strong, solid material, you know what I mean? So you're going to get a lot of bite out of this. So, you know, it is a well-made lure for those who want to catch zander, but they're not specifically just targeting just zander. You know, a lot of people use V-tails for zander, but the big paddle tail on these has made a real big difference. So this will do a lot of movement for you without you having to do a lot of work for yourself. So pike, perch and zander. Okay, this has got great rolling action. This will do everything for you. All right, check them out. New in. So continuing on what we just talked about, the Zander Pros there, they brought out Fox Rage, exactly the same colours, you know, same patterns and everything else as well. But this is the Slick Shad Ultra. Okay, so what's the difference? I'll just drop the rest down there. These have got really good belly slots for Texas rigs, okay, and a great slot on them, quite a deep slot at the top, so you can really fish these weedless and not having to worry about, you know, getting your lure tied up in weed or debris or anything like that. So can be fished super fast if you wanted to, but these are great drag baits for zander, great sort of like slow mover, especially as the temperatures drop, okay, so really good. What we do like as well for them, you know, they are a solid, like I just pulled the other ones around, you can really give these some, snap that one. You can really give them some, you know, but, you know, they are thin. So what I was just about to try and say is the wrist part of the towel is very supple, but I did give that a good yank. So, it's, you know, they are going to break, you know, they're not Elastetech or TPE or anything like that. But this towel here, this wrist here will really move around and have a massive, great sort of like rolling action. They've cut back the towel as well, made it a bit more of a heart shape, so it does paddle and move around. And I have used these, okay, and you can really feel the paddle move as you're buzzing these back fast, all right, okay. Again, sold in singles, absolutely fantastic. We've got the three new colours, well, one less now, lesser towel, but we've got three new colours, which I'm sure you're fully aware of now, but great to use. All come down, again, let me just have a look at the sizes. These go down to 7 centimetres, 9 centimetres and 11 centimetres, 13, or yeah, 11 and all the way up to 13 centimetres. So some great options there, but you can fish these weedless. That's the key element about these, but you don't need to if you don't want to. So you can rig a normal straightforward jig head in there, or fish them Texas Carolinas. Okay, I am no stranger. I'm going to say this. This is my new favourite bait. You can't have it. It's just for me. Yeah, I do buy this stuff just for me 9 times out of 10, but this is the new Illex stroke Jackall chunk craw. Yeah, chunk craw's been out a while. It's been out a couple of years now, but this is the new size, 2.8 inches, so absolutely perfect sort of like bite size, 7 centimetres for us. So, but it's not 7 centimetres whole. I'm going to attempt to pick one up. These absolutely stink, so I'm going to get covered in grease and everything else as well. It's got something called I think it's an EBI shellfish sort of like scent on it, and trust me, I need a gas mask on, right? But they're new crawfish, really dainty, 3.5 grams, yeah. Matches really well with a size 1. I do use the Illex wide gapes, but you can get a worm 330 from Gamakatsu, rig this absolutely perfect. Size 1 is nice. You can go a little bit smaller, or you can go up to a 1.0 if you want the hook to sort of like sit right at the end. Or you can literally, that's us fishing at EWG style. These have been sort of like designed Texas to fish Texas rig, Carolina rigs, Jackall, or even the Ned. These don't float. They're not TPE. They won't sit up. But what they do is the way, if you've ever used a Jackall lure, an Illex lure designed by Jackall, is they've got a formula within their plastic that it makes it super soft and very realistic. So they're a bit more semi-buoyant, a natural sort of like fall rate with them, so you can really slow these down. So they will just gently slow down. They won't sit up like that. They will just gently fall down. So just gentle flicks, okay, and these will move around. Yeah, so you've got a lot of body, a lot of appendages. You know, all these little bits on the side will do something for you. So they're just that right size really for a big perch, bite size. You know, perfect for Zander. You can use them for pike as well, but they just got that softness and a real realistic sort of like creature crayfish lure. Love them. Okay, stink all over my hands now, but they are available in 7 different patterns. No, got that wrong. 6 patterns. A lot of them are two-tone. This is the pumpkin chart, which is a two-tone colour. Most of them are two-toned, but some of them, you know, there's some new colours in there. Red pepper, magic crawfish, blood impact, yeah, real different colours, and yeah, they're just going to work. So we like them. Gentle sort of like hook vein for you to follow at the back, but yeah, rig these with a normal standard jig head if you want to fish Neds as well, okay, or just EWG style if you're fishing Texas. All right, brilliant, love them, stink, covered in my hands, give them a go. So here we are, Spro Freestyle Twitch Worms, 10.6 centimetres. What are they? These are probably the most 3D realistic worm we have in store. They're great, and they even move like worms, some of these. I'm going to try and get a couple out. They do come in 8 different patterns, 8 different colours, but the most natural colour is funny enough natural. Yeah, it does look like a worm. So not the best pictures or way I'm sort of holding this, but what it is a good bulbous, fat, natural looking worm. So 3/4 of the way down, we'll do some close-ups of this. You know, it's got an area for you to hook if you want to fish it sort of like wacky style. But what they've managed to do is make it as natural as possible. This is the natural colour worm. This is the biggest seller colour. I'm not going to lie to you. Natural has been has been sold out, you know, pretty much straight away as soon as we got it, followed by pinky. The pinky colours is a real bright pink. But yes, these are made of TPE, yeah, so of a form of stretchy material. What a lot of people do, these are all over the internet. You know, I'm certainly not going to tell you, you know, exactly how to fish them. These have a lot of options of how to fish them, but you can put your wacky rig in there, you know, or your drop shot hook through there. You can get yourself a little toothpick, cut it in half, and thread it into there, or cut it off, cut the end off a little bit, make it flat. Put it in, and this will sort of like float even more. But I don't think you really need to do that with these. There's a lot of multi options, but you can just literally use them straight out of the packet. You know, hook them on for drop shot, hook it for sort of like wacky style if you want to use a wacky rig system on it as well. But you know, you can fish them sort of like any way you want. There's no right or way around it. Yeah, they only weigh 2 grams. So for the ultralighters out there, you know, absolutely fantastic. As I said, there's 8 colours, but there's also 8 worms per pack. Yeah, so you're getting a lot in there. £5.25, a real bargain, I think. You know, come in a real nice, you know, sealable tub as well, so you're not going to lose the stuff or anything like that. So really easy to use, great container and everything else as well. They're also UV colours, all right? So, you know, for those who do like a bit of UV, all the colours are UV. They're just great. You know, you can use them pretty much for anything. Super buoyant, TPE. You can put a band on them if you want to fish them wacky style, or you can just like hook straight through that bulbous part in the middle. Really great. Give them a go. We got these in probably about 3 months ago. Most of the colours sold out straight away. We've literally loaded heavy on these. Great for, I know some of the carp anglers are using these because everyone's gone worm crazy, but trust me, this is the most natural worm you can possibly get out there, so give them a go. So here they are, the two new colours of my favourite braid, the Illex scissor comb. Designed by Jackall, this Japanese forged thing of beauty is absolutely amazing. Two new colours. We have, what is that colour? That colour is Mad Craw, and this one is Purple Winnie. So I don't know how this happened, but this one just got opened. I don't know why that got opened. Let's just have a closer look at this if I can actually get in the packet. Now, I fish these Texas Carolina, but you can fish these with a standard jig head with them. Again, covered in the EBI absolutely stinking formula, which makes them really greasy and makes them very, very attractive. Now, I'm not going to pull these because they will snap. These are very, very delicate. Yeah, you can rig them with a finesse wide gape, sort of like size 1. I'm trying to work out what actual colour this actually is. So it says it's Purple Winnie. There's a slight line of purple in it. It's more of a khaki colour and stuff like that. As I say, it's really greasy, covered in scent. Just sort of as a top tip, these are delicate. They don't last, you know, but what they do give you is a bite pretty much every time. You'll get about, you know, 5 to 10 bites out of these, but I use a Spro screw, and I just basically use the small screws, the 3mm screws. I screw it all the way in and use that to mount it onto my EWG type hook. All right, okay, you will start to lose these as you get bites. Yeah, just pull them off, balance it, absolutely perfect. These don't float. They are a sort of like more of a natural kind of bait. They will slowly sink down as well, but it is a firm favourite. People do ask me which one do you use. I've got every single colour in here. I do have some favourites. I get quite excited about a new colour coming in, although that's really sad. But they just work. They just, wherever they take them, or wherever we take them, or if somebody's really struggling, I do say to them, look, just put these one on. You know, fish them Carolina or fish them drop shot. You know, they just seem to work. All right, okay. Yeah, well known across the whole of Europe, but we love them. They stink. Available in 3" and 3.8". The 3.8" is quite a beefier size lure as well, so it's not as thin. It's not just a longer version of this, it is a thicker version of this, but just seems to work every single time. Two new colours, give them a go. They're all out of stock already, because if they are out of stock, they're in my bag. This one's mine. See you again soon. Thanks for tuning in. Please like and subscribe to the channel. You know, it's great that you're all watching it. We very much appreciated it. This is new for us. You know, we are trying to give you some sort of like more products out there. You know, the shop is full of stuff. Please feel free to comment below. And if there's anything you want to dive or want us to dive deeper into, you know, give us a shout, drop us a line, you know, and feel free to pop in the shop. We'll never, you know, turn you away. Feel free to stay here all day if you need to, and just talk to us about, you know, what help you need or anything else as well. So give us a shout. This is out of stock already. Like and subscribe, and we'll see you again soon.